Tonight, these four people need to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by Imperial. Yes, Imperial and only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. And now your host on The Price is Right, and here he is, Bill Cullen.
Thank you all, and welcome to The Price is Right. A little bit later on, we're going to announce the winner of that fabulous gift showcase, so stick around. It might be you. However, right now, let's meet our four people who are contestants. This is a special show featuring honeymooners. So let's go over and say hello to them. First, the special honeymooner is Mrs. Cynthia Pata, a secretary from Cleveland, Ohio. When were you married, Cynthia?
Well, we were married June 11th, and that was a week ago Saturday, so we're married 11 days now.
My goodness, 11 anniversaries already. Here's Mr. Arthur Markley, a sales representative from Miami Beach, Florida. How long have you been married, Arthur?
4 days and 45 minutes, Bill.
Oh.
We're married the 18th.
All right. Next is Mrs. Gloria Klein, a sales girl from Detroit, Michigan. Gloria, do you remember your wedding day?
I certainly do, Bill. We were married Tuesday, June 14th, 9 days ago.
And finally, Mr. James Adams, a pulp tester from Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Is your honeymoon your first trip to New York, Jim?
No, Bill, I was here once before when I was in the Army, but this is my wife's first trip.
She hasn't been here before, and you're showing her all the sights, are you?
Right.
Okay, now, before we start our game, I'd like to give each of you a wonderful gift from Lever Brothers, a full year's supply of Dove. And there's Junie with it right there. Now then, let's us play The Price Right. I think you all know how it works. You bid for the merchandise we present, go as high as you like, stop whenever you like. Goes the one who bids the highest without going over the actual retail price. Big winner at the end of the show doesn't come back because next week we will have our champion from last week back. All understood? Okay, is everybody ready? Now watch our turntable. Here is our first item going up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
An entertainment unit. TV, hi-fi, and bar, custom designed and built in natural finished walnut solids and veneers with antique white doors. The first cabinet houses record storage space and a mirrored bar with sliding Formica tray. In the center, a 21-inch black and white television set. And next to that, stereophonic high-fidelity equipment, including a 4-speed automatic record changer with diamond stylus cartridge, receiver with preamps, amplifiers, and an AM/FM stereo radio tuner. This entertainment unit, 8.5 feet long, will be in your home if the price is right. Price Authority, Dantamoro Furniture Incorporated, Lynbrook, New York.
Okay, thank you, Don and Tony and June. There it is. Now, you're bidding for just the unit. You're not bidding for any of this decoration around it, anything like that. We're going to start with position number 1. Then we'll tell you about minimums. So you just go ahead and start it, Mrs. Pata.
Oh, Bill, I just love to have that go so well with our other walnut furniture.
Oh, good.
I'll start the bid at $300.
Minimums, Mr. Markley, are $50. You may, of course, go higher if you'd like.
$350, Bill.
$350 to Mrs. Klein.
$400.
The new Mrs. Klein. Mr. Adams, how about you?
$450.
$450 back to our champion, Mrs. Pata, who's at $300.
$550.
$550 to Mr. Markley, who is $350.
$600.
Up to 6. Mrs. Klein, you're at $400.
$700.
You go up, Mr. Adams.
All three.
UK. 1 down, 3 to go. Miss Pata, you're $550. Top is $700. What's your choice?
$800.
Mr. Markley, you're 6. Top is $800.
$850.
Miss Klein, you're 7. Top is $850.
$925.
Miss Pata, you're 8. Top is $925.
$1,000.
Mr. Markley, you're $850. $1,000 is top.
All threes.
2 down, 2 to go. The men are out. Ladies are all alone. Mrs. Klein, you're $925. Tops $1,000.
All threes.
It's all over. Okay. Well, the bidding's done. Let me review the bids for you. Starting from left to right for our honeymoon, not couples, each one is honeymooning alone. That's not exactly what I mean either. Our bids are $1,000, $850, $925, and $450. Directly in front of you and behind me is the unit you're bidding on, and in here is the retail price. Let me see what we have. Everybody cross your fingers. Actual retail price, $1,849. Mrs. Pata won it in a walk. Everyone else froze way back there. Aren't you glad they all froze? There you are. Congratulations, Mrs. Pata. Miss Pata just sat there bidding along, and everyone else froze, and she won herself the unit. Congratulations. Household goods on The Price is Right are delivered by Allied Van Lines, movers all over the world, who treat your possessions with expert care. Now, we'll have another terrific prize in just a moment. But say, New York. Now, there's a town that has something for everybody. Great food, great people, and here is something interesting about them.
In New York, internationally famous for the finest food, more and more families are finding out for themselves why only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. Here's why. Imperial is not only made to have the same delicate flavor as the 70-cent spread, it melts the same delicious way, too. For the full flavor and aroma of any spread can be released only if it melts properly. You can see for yourself. Imperial here, the 70-cent spread here. See, they melt the same, they taste the same, because the way Imperial melts releases that wonderful taste you love. Only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. Like the 70-cent spread, you'll keep Imperial refrigerated.
And why don't you find out for yourself why all over America Imperial is such a great favorite? You do just that. Now then, panel, since you're all honeymooners, the next item may surprise you. So hang on, look to your left, and listen to Don Pardo. Okay, Don.
A baby carriage. Yes, a Thayer Dreamliner carriage designed for riding comfort with chrome tubular springs. It has a luxuriously quilted, weatherproof body and hood, fully lined and padded, plus an extension compartment in front, a detachable storm shield, adjustable chromed handle, adjustable foot brake and safety stand, and patented wheel bearings. Price authority, Thayer Incorporated, Gardner, Massachusetts.
Well, now, we'll admit it's a little soon to be thinking about something like a baby carriage, but take our advice. There is a very good reason why we have this baby carriage here. It is because with the baby carriage, or to the person who wins the baby carriage, goes a rather unusual bonus. So even though you might not even think you'll have use for a baby carriage for some time, bid as best you can on it, because there's going to be a big bonus coming up. Okay, you ready? We start now with position number 2. That is Mr. Markley. Start anywhere you want, Mr. Markley. There are no minimums on a baby carriage.
$10.
$10. Miss Klein.
25.
25 to Mr. Adams.
50.
$50 to Mrs. Pata.
Bill, I'd like to underbid.
You may. You'd have to freeze there, you understand.
$47.
Done. You have frozen, and Mr. Markley, you're at 10, and top is 47. What do you do, sir?
49.
49. Miss Klein, oh no, 50 is top, so you'd have to go over 50. The 47 was 51. Miss Klein, you're 25. We have a top of $51.
75.
75, Mr. Adams, says Mrs. Klein. What do you do there?
79.
79. Mr. Markley, you're still in. You're 51.
I freeze.
You freeze. Miss Klein, you're 75. Top is 79.
80.
80. She's right in there. Mr. Adams, you're 79. Top's 80. Got a battle going here.
I'll freeze.
You freeze, and it's done. Okay. Now then, the bids for the baby carriage are $47, $51, $80, and $79. Over there to your left is your baby carriage, and in here is the actual retail price. Don't forget, I said there'd be a bonus. The actual retail price is $54.95. Mr. Markley, the baby carriage goes to you. There you are. 54. Yes, sir. Well, you know about that. We've already told you about the bonus, and there would be a bonus. To go with your carriage, we have a baby. No, I'm only kidding. No, that's a typographical error. Actually, your bonus, sir, is, and bring it on out, look to your left, camera equipment. The world's first home movie camera with sound by Fairchild Camera and Instrument Corporation. This is the Cinephonic 8mm movie camera with 3-lens turret, built-in amplifier, and microphone for sound recording. and for the operator, an earphone monitor, plus a movie projector with built-in sound amplifier, separate speaker unit, and microphone. Now, sir, you've been married for how long?
4 days and 45 minutes. Maybe a little
Well,
over.
I think it's a little longer now. It's about 4 days and 55 minutes. After being married just a few days, baby pictures seem, I imagine, to you far in the future, and I don't blame you. You better think way ahead, though, because your baby's bonus, for that baby, we have, and listen carefully, a $5,000 college scholarship if you can earn it.
Oh.
You got to work for it, though.
I'm stunned.
Now, you're going to have to work for this one, and it's not going to be easy. You can win a $5,000 scholarship for your child depending upon how well you know your wife. Now, during the past hour, we got some personal information from the mates of all 4 of you. Now, Mr. Markley, since you're getting a crack at this bonus, may we have Mrs. Markley, and come right over here, Mrs. Markley, and the personal file. How do you do? You can speak right up. I think you'll have to because we have to work. Oh, no, you have your own. Isn't that nice? How do you do, Miss Markley?
How do you do?
I must ask the first question. Mr. Markley, is this your wife?
Yes.
Just want to be sure we didn't get them mixed up backstage. Now, all right, now, we have here, I have here is this the list of questions that we got answers?
Yes,
all right, now, we're going to ask you to read them one at a time, and Mr. Markley, for each correct answer, you get $1,000. Now, we have the answers here, so you better be right. Now, for $1,000, Mrs. Markley, read him the first question.
Where did we go on our first date?
Yeah, you better be right.
Saxony Hotel.
Yes, well, there you are.
You want the pound?
I got to explain. Wait a minute. Now, read this. What did you think she said?
I thought you said the first hotel.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. There will be a brief pause while Mrs. Markley rereads the first question. May I help you? Where did you go on your first date? D-A-T-E. Mr. Markley. This seems harder for you than the other one.
We went to a party.
Yeah, went to a party, yes.
At my wife's girlfriend's Sherry Tack's house.
Wait till I see now. Now here, this is your name. Now let me see if they answer the first question. Sherry Tack's party. Yes, you got $1,000. All right, $1,000. That's good going. Now then, Mrs. Markley, get set for $1,000, Mr. Markley. Here's the next question.
What year did I graduate from high school?
Oh boy, that was. He's thinking though.
1955.
All right, wait till we see. 1950. Yes, you got 2 in a row. Good. Okay. For an additional $1,000, answer this question. I like this question.
How much do I weigh within 5 pounds?
Yeah.
114 pounds.
114. Let me see. 1,955 pounds. Oh, that's something else. 100's right. 10's right. You're within 5. It's 110, and you got 3. Good going. Of course, you know, Mrs. Markley might have juggled the figures a little bit on her answer there herself. They always do, Mrs. Markley. They always do. Wait till you've been married as long as I have. For $1,000, the next question.
What is the name of the person who introduced us?
Yes. Name of the person who introduced you.
Mrs. Bauman.
For $1,000, writing on this. Mrs. is right. Bauman. Yeah, you got $4,000. You're doing well. And now for the final one. For the final $1,000, here is your last question.
What is the exact date of your proposal?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
What is the exact date of your proposal?
Wedding proposal.
May 23rd.
May 23rd. We'll even give you the year. He never did. Well, he was being a gentleman about it anyway. You have $4,000 for a scholarship fund. Congratulations to you, Mr. Markley. And Mrs. Markley, give us well a good sport. Thank you. It takes a lot of nerve and courage. Thank you, ma'am. Ah, boy. Our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines furnished by the American Totalizator Company, a division of Universal Control Incorporated. Now we're ready with the name of the winner of the gift showcase. We've been showing it to you for 3 weeks. Here are the official prices of the items in the showcase. Check them carefully against your own estimates. All right, Don.
Okay, Bill. And first, the Buster Crab swimming pool, its price, $2,647.45. Second, the Cross pen and pencil set, priced at $17.50. Third, the terracotta sculpture, retailing for $500. Fourth, the Royalite typewriter, its price, $49.95. Fifth, the World Book Encyclopedia and Childcraft books, together priced at $235. Sixth, the diamond bracelet, retailing for $4,200. And finally, the American Mark sailboat, its price, $7,995, all adding up to a grand total of $15,644.90, the price of the entire gift showcase. Say there, Bill Cullen, what's the winning bid, please?
Don, it's right on the nose, $15,644.90. Now, we had a four-way tie. In accordance with our rules, we had a bidding runoff. We asked each of the four persons to send us a telegram with a bid for one of the items, specifically the terracotta sculpture, the price of which, you remember, was $500. The telegrams are in. The tie is broken with a bid of $450 for the sculpture, and the winner of the entire gift showcase is Mr. Benjamin Siegel, 225-18, 88th Avenue, Queens Village, New York. Congratulations, Mr. Siegel. Heartiest congratulations, sir. Arrangements for you to receive all the items in the showcase will, of course, be made immediately. Now, next week, we're going to start a brand new showcase with 7 fabulous prizes. Be sure to be with us then. Somebody has to win it, and it might just as well be you. Okay, thank you all for your patience. If you're ready for the next one, so are we. Take a look over there to your left, and here's our next item going up for bids on The Price is Right. Don?
Sterling silver. Here it comes. A complete service for 12 of fine sterling silver, including 6-piece place settings, plus a dozen extra teaspoons, salad forks, steak knives, iced teaspoons, cocktail forks, and coffee spoons. In addition, there are 15 serving pieces and a 3-piece carving set, plus a handsome storage chest. 162 pieces in all of elegant sterling silver, and all yours for the most accurate bid. Price authority, Lunt Silversmiths, Greenfield, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, Tony and June. We start with number 3. That is you, Mrs. Klein. Begin anywhere you want. It's going to be a one-bid item. You only get one chance, so come as close as you can, Mrs. Klein, without going over. I'll give you a little added thinking time. I'll give you about 5 seconds. How many pieces altogether? 162, Don. Right, okay.
$600.
All right. Now, Mr. Adams, you may go over or under. It's a one-bid item.
$795.
Mrs. Patter, the bids are $600 and $795.
$500.
Mr. Markley, they are $500, $600, and $795.
$775.
It is done. The bids are $500, $775, $600, and $795. There are the bids. Over there a little bit is your silverware. In the envelope is the actual retail price. Everybody hang on. The actual retail price is $1,137.50. Mr. Adams, you are the highest without going over. Congratulations. Pass that over to Mr. Adams, if you will. Mr. Adams, you have a bonus. Mr. Adams, now that you have brand new silver, we want your wife to supply the dinner guest. We'll supply the bonus. Take a look, a brand new range. Look at that. This is the Deluxe Model 442 by Tappan Stove Company, an electric design with 2 ovens, a rotisserie, eye-level controls, and thermostatically controlled top units, which slide back when not in use. And it's complete with 3 handsome bronze glow birch cabinets by the Shyrick Company. Now, how good a cook are you, by the way, sir? Have you ever tried?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know about me.
Every newly married man should. Well, I'll tell you what. See if you can identify what dish this is by the list of ingredients I read to you. Chopped onions, carrots, celery, leeks, white turnips, zucchini, squash, and chicken broth. Can you tell me what that is? You may help him, Miss Stein, if you want. Oh, you have. Yeah, you can help.
Me?
Oh, you have the same trouble. All right. It happens to be minestrone. But you'll be able to work out this Italian recipe firsthand because next year, for your second honeymoon, you are going to go as our guests to the Isle of Capri. There you are. You and your wife will fly round-trip economy flight from New York to Naples, then by helicopter to Capri for a 10-day second honeymoon at the Caesar Augustus Hotel with continental breakfast. It is yours. Congratulations from The Price is Right. We'll have an exciting climax to our shopping spree in a moment, but now here's exciting news about a new and very unusual cash contest sponsored by that amazing beauty bar, Dove.
Look, you can win all the cash this bathtub can hold. How? Enter Dove's great new Bathtub Full of Cash contest. What do you have to do? Just estimate how much money this tub can hold. The tub will be half filled with $5 bills, half filled with $1 bills. The estimate closest, but not more than the actual amount, wins the grand prize, all the cash this tub can hold. Next closest estimate wins second prize, $5,000 in cash. And that's not all. There are 200 other cash prizes. Contest details are now on display at your grocer's. Or look for contest ads in the magazine section of your Sunday newspaper. Dove, the beauty bar that creams your skin while you wash, urges you to take the plunge and enter Dove's Bathtub Full of Cash contest today. Contest void in New Jersey, Connecticut, Oklahoma, Nebraska, and Wisconsin.
Oh, boy, we got a final item that any honeymoon couple or anyone else would like. Watch the curtains immediately to your left. Here's our final item going up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
A Thunderbird. The exciting 1960 Thunderbird convertible in Monte Carlo red, designed in clean, graceful lines with white sidewall tires, special V8 engine, and automatic disappearing top, and there it goes before your eyes. It's equipped with cruise-o-matic transmission, power steering, magic air heater, push-button radio and antenna, and individually contoured deep foam cushion seats. This fabulous red Thunderbird convertible will be in your driveway if the price is right. Price Authority, Ford Motor Company, Dearborn, Michigan.
All right, now, we're going to start with Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams, before you begin, a few points. One, you're bidding for the Thunderbird at its FOB delivered price, Detroit, Michigan. We will ask for an opening bid of at least $1,000. You may open higher than that if you'd like, Mr. Adams.
$2,500.
$2,500, minimums of $100 more if you'd like, Mrs. Patter.
$3,000.
$3,000, Mr. Markley.
$3,200.
We are up to $3,200, and Mrs. Klein, it's your turn.
$4,000.
Even four, Mr. Adams. You're 25, you started.
$4,500.
$4,500, the lowest $3,000. That is your bid, Mrs. Patter. What would you like to make?
Oh. What's the highest bid?
$4,500.
$4,600.
Thank you, Mr. Markley. You are $3,200.
$5,100.
$5,100 to Mrs. Klein. You're at $4,000.
I'll freeze.
You freeze, and there are three left. Okay. Mr. Adams, you're 45. Top is 51.
$5,200.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. Mrs. Patter, you are 4,600. Top 52.
I'll freeze.
The girls are out, and the men are in it alone. Mr. Markley, 5,100 is your number. 52 is top.
I'll freeze.
Mr. Adams is the only one left. He won't go higher because he's already high. The bidding is all over. All right. Now, that was rather fast, so let's let the audience play. Audience, if you'd like, with your applause, how many of you think that Mrs. Patta at 4,600 is going to take it away? With your applause, if you will. Many. How many like Mr. Markley's chances at 5,100? Not so many. How many Mrs. Klein at $4,000? More. And how many Mr. Adams, who was high with $5,200? Mr. Adams, if our audience is correct, you have, in addition to everything else, the Thunderbird. I feel it only fair to warn you before I open the envelope that our audience is not always correct. Sometimes they are. Most of the times they're not. No, they've been real good lately. Wait till I open the envelope. They've had a streak going for them. Fine if I can get the envelope open. Here we go. Actual retail price, $4,815.80. Mrs. Closest without going over at 4,600, and the audience is wrong. There you are. Take it. It is yours. Congratulations. Ah, you got yourself the Thunderflugel. We'll have the final scores and the name of the big winner as soon as the tabulation is done. But right now, here is a lady with a question that needs answering.
Why is liquid whisk best for all kinds of family wash?
Because this achievement of modern chemistry, liquid whisk, cleans everything powders can clean and also quickly cleans away deep dirt powders can't reach. Watch. This oily, grimy, deeply soiled piece of cloth is placed in a hoop. Half the cloth is covered with a mixture of a leading laundry powder and water, as concentrated as you can make it. The other half of the cloth is covered with liquid whisk. Now, watch what happens when the cloth is placed in hot water. See how whisk dissolves and penetrates, goes to work instantly, as no powder can. In just seconds, the dirt is loosened and separated from the cloth. Because it's a liquid, whisk's deep penetration works into and through all your wash to get everything from party clothes to work clothes completely clean.
So don't wait another wash to discover whisk and get everything, all the wash, completely clean.
Well, it's time for the final accounting. Don Pardo, old buddy, whatever are the scores?
Here's the rundown on the honeymooners, Bill. Mrs. Patter has won the TV, the hi-fi bar unit, and the car for a total of $6,664. Mr. Markley has won the baby carriage, the camera equipment, the scholarship game for $4,000 for a total of $4,562. And Mrs. Klein, we have for you a picture-a-minute Polaroid land camera that uses Polaroid's new high-speed film to take snapshots indoors without flash bulbs. Congratulations. And Mr. Adams has won the silver flatware, the range, and the trip to Capri for a total of $3,330. Well, who was the best honeymooner there, Bill?
Well, Don, Miss Pat is certainly a bit higher than anybody else, but actually because it was a one-time occasion, none of our contestants will be back next week. But with $6,664, Mrs. Patty, you did a real fine job. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoy it. Mr. Markley, best to you and your wife.
Thank you, Bill.
And that child of the future. Mrs. Klein, take a lot of pictures on your honeymoon.
I will.
Mr. Adams, our thanks to you, sir, ever so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Now, one bit of business before we go. You probably recall that last week our champion, when we finished the show, was Mr. Kenneth Jones. Mr. Kenneth Jones, wherever you are at this moment, we'll be in touch with you, don't worry, because you're going to come back to The Price is Right next week and get to work defending that championship of yours against 3 new challengers. So, Mr. Jones, take some chances, do some window shopping in the next week, and sort of study up on prices. You folks at home, for a brand new look at our brand new showcase, join us again next week when The Price is Right will be brought to you by Lever Brothers. We'll see you then, or tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right program on this same station. Meantime, thank you for being with us, and good night, everybody.
The Price is Right has been brought to you by Blue Liquid Whisk for family wash. Because it's a liquid, Whisk gets all your clothes beautifully clean and white. Whisk, the liquid way to your cleanest wash. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantee satisfaction or your money back. Lever Brothers also brings you the one, the only Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, Thursday night over most of these same stations. Transportation for out-of-town guests is furnished over its routes by TWA Trans World Airlines, who fly the Superjets. You fly the finest when you fly TWA, the Superjet airline. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with the NBC Television Network. This is Don Pardo speaking.
Stay tuned for Happy, starring Ronnie Burns and Yvonne Lyne. Next, over most of these NBC stations.